Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Finally, we have some sunshine here and rain for the last few days, and everything just started balloon up. I want to take this opportunity to get this video out for you to see what my garden looks like right now, the first kind of like the first early week of May. So here we go. Very happy to see this. Eden, pretty big in pink, Eden climber. Absolutely gorgeous. This is her third year here. She did not do well last year because on this wall here, as you see, all the way around my she shed, and yes, that is a she shed. Um, I've had probably for 15 years the New Dawn roses that 3 years ago I discovered a rosette that which I at the time I did not know, because I noticed when every time there's new growth, it started to get very spikely, hairy, really ugly looking, very ugly. So I took it to the big garden center around here and they told me what it is. I didn't want to believe it. I refused to believe it because it was absolutely gorgeous. And you know, if any of you know the New Dawn, it is absolutely glorious when it blooms. And when the petals fall, it's just like snow all the way around. But finally, after 2 weeks, I did more research and had to make a decision to get rid of it. So we dug up this giant stump right there, and I cry, of course. And allegedly, according to the research I've done, you really can't plant any roses there until for the next like it could be 5 to 7 years, until there's nothing you can do because the disease is in the soil. So I have this bare wall. So what I did, I planted this Carolina jasmine 2 years ago. So now she's doing pretty. And of course, that was the first to bloom in the spring, beautiful yellow flower. And along this wall, where it's going to get trained all the way there, hopefully anyway, and all the way up to this wall, is this gorgeous, absolutely stunning, pretty in pink Eden. So I want to show you, I mean, the flower is huge and the color, and I hope you can see it. I know I'm doing this at around almost 6 o'clock p.m. so that, it's not so bright. Plus, we haven't had any sunlight. We've had a lot of rain the last few days. So underplant with salvia, which I have been out this past week collecting. This is my first time, so I've seen it around the area, the neighborhood, and it gets huge and is gorgeous. Of course, it's a pollinator, and it lasts all the way through for us in our area 7B, um, October to November. And here it is. Love lavender, of course. I always have them every year. For a couple of times they did come back, but then it was in a bigger container. So I just this time around I just keep it here because I've learned that it needs to dry out, because when it's in one of the other bigger container which I moved out of, it gets rotten because it absolutely loved the worst condition. I can't explain it, but that's what it loves. So here we are. I've tried this in the smaller container and see how long this will last. I'm going to deadhead it and keep it going. And this is the Spanish lavender. I love it because it's much brighter. And of course, while I was out this past weekend, I splurged on another, this time, full shrub, David Austin, um, Queen of Sweden. Beautiful fragrance. It smells just typical English roses. So good, so good. But then you have this from Heirloom Roses. I bought two of these last summer, early summer, bare root, and it is a repeat bloomer. It's beautiful. It didn't give me a lot of flowers last year. It did bloom right away, but this year I'm so happy, guys. So the difference between the scents of the David Austin, this one here, and this here is this. I mean, first of all, the color, incredible. It smells like fruity rose. Imagine the mixture of rose and fruity. And of course, when I'm about to do this, I forgot to write down the name of it because I don't have the tag anymore, which I will do that. I'll put that on the description. I highly recommend it for anyone who lives in our area or below us in the south that is hot and humid. This particular type did really well in the heat and the humidity and the sun. And oh my gosh, oh, I just love this. Um, I wish you can smell it right now. And again, perfect for hot, humid temperature. Moving along, I have here, it's called America. It's another heirloom roses. It's probably what, around 2 gallons I purchased last summer, like kind of midsummer. Planted it. It's kind of doing actually pretty well. It's get a little bit leggy on the bottom. I think because it was my fault. I actually had the mulch and the fertilizer too close to the main stump. So I pretty much learned to just push it out of the way. So this is why it's like this, but it should be pretty strong. Should be like this. And so right now this is the first flush, which is not a lot, but if you look at this one here, this is a brand new stem that's very strong. So I'm excited for this. This is what it looked like last year, and it would last for a long time. Mixing in with my gorgeous alliums here. Never done it, never planted them before because as you see, I have a lot of things in containers. Don't have a lot of soil around here, but I popped a few in the ground and I end up having about these three and one on the other side. And it's so perfect. This is, I have not seen the bees, the butterflies, but again, we've been having a lot of, the last 3 days been rainy. So hopefully this weekend to see more of the butterflies and bees come around. I have a lot of, I also have a lot of hydrangeas. So this particular one is Endless Summer. I purchased this last year as a 50% or more than that at, I think I paid $15 for it at Lowe's along with the others. And I'm really happy with the result of this. It's been sitting in this container and I've been moving it around over the last, since the last late summer just to get a lot more sun. And so here it is. With this you see here, backing up, is incredible. This is her, I want to say also her third year. um Pretty much when I had the new dawn, it just covered this entire wall. So I really didn't do a lot because it was just so heavy for almost 15 years. But when I had to remove that 3 years ago, I planted a lot of these. And this is in a container. This is star jasmine. And oh my God, it smells just so good, so incredible right now. And I mixed that on the side of, on this side here on the right with a couple of small, just cheap climbing roses from Home Depot that I got, like a 1 gallon, and it actually, I'm very happy with the result. This is the size of the flower, and it also smells amazing. I don't know the name of it, but it's one of that off-brand that they sell at both Lowe's and Home Depot. And I remember, I still saw that actually when I've been back and forth there. Um, Moving along to the back here, I have a mixture of, this is of course summer, this is the Phantom Hydrangea. And in the back, this nice tall pot with these beautiful red roses also smell really good. This is actually the first rose that bloomed in the garden, and I took some pictures of it. And never thought I loved so much with these red roses. It really pops back here on this wall. Oh yeah, I wanted to step back and wanted to show you this clematis with Viking Queen from Heirloom Roses. Also bare root. Purchased this last September, I want to say. And it took a while to really come up because I had to took it from the ground, which is really dry, and put it in this pot. I think a couple months later because it dried out so quickly. So, but it seems like it's the last week. It's actually more because it gave me one flower. So now I'm seeing more buds. But because it's so dry underneath here, what I decided to just add these English lavender, and it works really well. The rain is kind of pushing it down right now. Okay. My Eden, the white Eden, only gave me one flower this time, which is a little bit strange. Actually, there's another one behind that. I'm surprised. And I'm thinking probably because of the lack of sun, because back here it gets the kind of shadowy sun, but it never, doesn't get the direct sun like the other one. So I think I don't know. I can't decide if I should leave it here because this is also her third year. I planted this the same time that I planted the pink, the pretty in pink. This one, I can decide. I might leave it here and see what happens and wait until the fall and move it to a different location. But oh, I so love this. And it's the same thing. The flower is huge and it lasts a long time. And as you know, this just looks so romantic. This is I also have this one here, purple leaf tree. It's in a pot. Added some color. And this here is called Pina Colada, another off brand from, I can't remember where I got it. I think Lowe's. But it's pretty happy back here, which is very strange because the one, that one, and this one, if anything, get less sun. 'Cause this wall here get more, reflecting that. But I don't know. But this is happy here, and it gives it such a pop of color, and it's also smell amazing. Along with all this hydrangeas I have and clematis getting ready to bloom. This is really pretty, which I really love. This is called Eclipse hydrangeas. Again, another steal of $15.99 or $14.99. And I underplant it with some, perennials, or in this area probably be an annual. And it just, I'm very happy with this, and it'll be here. And I moved this again around again because it can't take the direct sunlight. And I'm gonna try to move back, but this is the strawberry cream, my favorite. This is why I had to rip out the entire uh, shrub over there to save this. This has been here since probably I say late 2016, 2017, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is another Heirloom Roses. What's this? Oh, I love this, especially from the top looking down. And this is also a repeat. Once this is done, I'll just come in and deadheads it and it'll come right back. Not this, not as great as this, but there are quite a few when it's reflush. I want to come close just so you can see the flower. Here we go. And underneath, this is her, I would say probably second summer Gertrude Jerkio. Oh God, I can't say Chico. I don't know. I might have said it wrong. David Austin. Again, weak stem, but it is truly beautiful, and this fragrance is incredible. So we'll have to just see how it is, how it's doing. But definitely happy here because it cannot take full sun. So I have to move it to this side instead of the other side. And this underneath, this is the bare root, Lady of Shalott from David Austin. Our first year here, we actually planted bare root late in the fall, and this is the first flower. So, this is also another Orium, or actually I looked it up and it's actually garlic, but it's beautiful. It's in a container and it will live here. And I have this on this obelisk. This here is the climbing hydrangea. I have one back there, and this one, it takes some time for it to take off, but once it start coming up, it gives it about 3 years. My goal is to train it all the way up to here. It's gonna look pretty incredible with some underplanted with some clematis all around here, and of course another crown princess, a margarita. I'm gonna show you all around. The last thing is this one here, which is I think one of my favorite. Also, this combination is gorgeous. Some random red roses from Home Depot, a clamor, but oh so gorgeous. And the rain the last few days really kind of keep it from, I think that one up there is bigger, but this here is just a combination, guys. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Definitely a must. Red roses. Make sure you pick the big one. I love it so much. I might find space for another one, another climbing. So there it is. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you for watching. And let me know if you have any recommendation for the reason why the stems is so weak. I appreciate your comments, your likes and subscribe. Have a great evening.